Can you hear us? Okay. Hold on. Let Trill before we start. Let me get the sillies out. Okay, let's go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of gf1 podcast. I'm Mac, and that's Trill literally posting up some stuff over there. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. He's waving. His dog is staring. She wants to be part of the podcast. She wants to kiss Trill. Oh, now. Yeah, love. Oh my God. Oh my God. She gave you a high five. That's awesome.
Okay, come on. You're up here now. Okay.
Go ahead and be like Dr.
All right. Can I do the intro?
Go ahead and be like Dr.
You mind? Can I do my intro? Can I? Okay. It's your boy, Trillex, still at the know, still playing more games when her mom needs to know. And I'm back at it again with Mac talking sports. So let's go.
All right, cool. So let's go, people. I'm Mac, and you know who I am if you don't know who I am. And why are you watching?
Huh?
If you don't know who I am, then why are you watching?
What? How did you get here? If you don't
know?
How
the hell did you get here? You should know who the fuck I am. I'm Mac, and we got two people on Twitch watching, so we like that. Two people on Twitch, and we love you. But anyway, we're going to talk about some sports. We're going to talk about NFL later because we got some games going on. And also, we're going to talk about, Trill got some things he want to talk about. So, Trill, what you got to talk about today?
All right. Today, we are going to make sure the top of my head isn't cut off in the camera. But the second thing we're going to do is the first topic of the day. We're going to go with the NBA. First question I got for you, Mac. In the season coming up, who will start at point guard for the LA Clippers? Will it be Reggie Jackson or John Wall?
John Wall.
All right. Why? Why do you think John Wall is going to start over Reggie?
Because he's John Wall.
That's a good point. That's good answer. It's not a bad point.
Yeah. Because it's fucking John Wall. Point.
Yeah. I think it's going to be Reggie, because he's been there for the last, 3 or however years.
Brought him in, though. So why not you're going to start him?
Yeah, but no, I think you bring John Wall in, honestly, to run the second unit. When Kawhi
that's the point. If you brought John Wall in, he's going to start automatically. That's the point.
But no, what I'm saying is we all know Kawhi Leonard's not going to play like 15 to 20 games. Paul George's not going to play 15 to 20 games. So he's that fourth option that becomes the second option when those two guys are out. So for the regular season, he's just insurance. And if he comes off the bench during the playoffs, you have John Wall matched up against the Memphis Grizzlies backup point guard. I'll take John Wall in that matchup. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying,
but I won't take John Wall versus John Morant.
This feels like, and I know we're comparing NFL to NBA, but this feels like a whole situation of, look, like the Panthers, they brought Baker Mayfield in there they traded a bunch of picks to get Baker Mayfield as a Panther. That's like trading a bunch of picks to Baker. You're trading this, you're getting this player, and you're just like, hey, he's the second string. No, you brought him in here to play. So
yeah, that's the truth.
He's not the
situation is different with John Wall.
Because John Wall is not shit, though.
That's what I'm saying. John Wall got bought out by the Houston Rockets. He hasn't played in 2 seasons. And through the last 3 seasons, he's only played 40 games. So this guy's coming off a major injury.
His fault.
Well, he got injured, right? And then he got traded. So after he got traded, while he was injured, he never came back because Houston wanted to be bad so they could get the picks. So then Houston pays him his last year's salary. He's a free agent. And a free agent, he signed for like a minimum deal. I think it's less than $4 million to play for the Clippers. If you get John Wall at 80% for $4 million, that's a championship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you get John Wall at 50% for $4 million, you're not pissed off about it because you didn't pay him $16 million for him to play for a season. So
yeah. I hear what you're saying.
I agree that's a good pickup. I agree you do acquire him to play, but I think the situations because of how much they paid John Wall compared to what they had to give up in
Yep.
Carolina to get Mayfield's a little bit different.
Yeah, you said you asked me a question who I feel like will start. John Wall is going to be start because it's what they did to get him there, and also he's John Wall. He's a good player. He might need to change the scenery. I mean, but you got good points. He's been there a long time, but that doesn't mean shit to me. You know, you got a player. You brought him in here. He's a superstar. He's gonna. I feel like he's gonna get the nod, but
I think he was a superstar. I don't think he is a superstar
I
anymore.
think he still is. I think he still got something in him.
I think he has some gas left in him, but I don't think he's 26-7. I think he's more like average anywhere from like, I think at the end of the season, he'll average 16, 3, and 2.
Okay, so you're saying he's that ass, not that gas. Is it that gas or is that ass? And you're saying he's that ass.
Yeah, because like I honestly and wholeheartedly believe that 16, 3, and 2 is still a good effort from him in a championship run. I
Okay.
think if John Wall averages 25 points a game, then somebody else on the roster has been injured. Therefore, they won't get to the championship anyways. If LeBron, and not LeBron, excuse me, if Kawhi Leonard and Paul George aren't healthy come game one of their first game of the playoffs, it's a wrap. They're not going to make it. But if they are healthy, they're starting five versus anybody else.
Yeah.
Scary hours.
Yeah.
I mean, who you got over the starting five of the Clippers? What you got? Maybe Warriors, Celtics out of respect,
Yeah.
Bucks, 76ers,
Yeah.
Nets.
I hear you saying. Yeah. All right. So what's next, man?
Oh, we're going to move transition to over to the NFL. Talua, he got hit. They say he got a light concussion on Sunday versus the Bills. And then we all saw that horrific injury Thursday night, 5 nights later.
Well,
So what are your thoughts on that situation?
speaking as a person who I know look, and I don't give a fuck what people say about me. Look, I played high school football. I also coached rec. I seen what a concussion can do to somebody, and I seen and me personally, I had a concussion myself. You know, it's nothing to be playing about. You know, you woozy, you know, it's and people don't understand that these people, well, it feels like more so the NFL are more like gladiators, and let's not, they're gladiators. They're fighting out there. And I think from a fan perspective, they don't understand that these people, like, they're out there, you know, the fans like, get out there, play, do this, and nah, it's, you know, it about damn scared me when you see a player go on the field and they can't even interlock their fingers like this.
The boy's throwing up gang signs.
Yeah, he throwing up gang signs. No, I'm not trying to be joking here.
I mean, I'm always sarcastically funny.
Yeah, I know. I just said. I'm just
that
saying,
boy really was throwing up. What's
throwing up gang? He
fuck
just
out.
could
Like
not.
that's some scary shit to get knocked out.
Scary shit. He could not move. It looked like he just couldn't move his fingers. When he did that, I was like,
oh, this may go past football. That's what I thought.
Yeah. This may go past.
I thought 24 Tua and 6 to 8 months is going to be, at minimum back to normal. But 44 Tua is going to ask himself, why the fuck did I do that?
Yeah. I just say with that, I think what I say is cheers. Oh, nice cup. I just say, like I said, as a person who played the game, loves the game, I feel like I just say this, look, concussions are getting, I never thought, I mean, back in the day, you think you get a concussion. Back in the day, you get a concussion, you go back on the field, it does stuff to you. But that I think what we saw Thursday night is how far a concussion can really go and how it can really fuck up your life.
My thing is like, so we have all these concussion protocols, guys.
Yeah.
We have this thing. They were like for 4 to 8 of them in the stands,
Yeah.
and they're supposed to spot somebody who gets tackled if at any time during the next play or they wobbly. We all
Yeah.
saw on national TV this man get up, shake his head, take 3 strides, stumble to his knees, and had to be helped up. I know for a fact he has a concussion right there.
Yeah.
Not a back or ankle thing like they tried to sell us. That's a head thing because he shook his head. He tried to shake the cobwebs out.
Yeah.
It happens in fighters. It happens in any contact sport.
Yeah.
Then on Thursday night, we see him again, the same spot, the back of his head smacks into the ground.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm his dad or his mom, I'm outrageously pissed. I'm livid. I am livid. How did this happen to my son?
Yeah.
Like there's no way. There's no, like, it's subjective to test it. They put the light in your eyes, ask you some questions, and if you're quick-witted, you can still answer those questions. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how fast you can come back.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean you don't have a bruise back there.
Yeah.
Like a bruise on your brain, son. And then you hit the same part of that bruised brain. If you had a bruise on your ass and you fall on your ass again, you know how bad that hurt? Think about it. It's your cerebellum. Ugh. Ooh, child. I pray for his family. I pray for him. You made enough, young man. Ain't nobody gonna shame you if you sit it down.
Yeah. Nobody gonna shame the man for sitting down. I won't.
I'd applaud you.
I applaud you if you like. I'm not gonna shame you for like saying it. Like, and that's just honestly, like, that's like me. Because everybody thinking, you know, like, let me give you a good example. And I'm just being honest here because a lot of people want me trying to jump on. My brother jumped on me for this. Like, for example, when AB did off the field and sitting there screaming, "I'm injured," you know, there's a difference between, here you go. there's a bit. Now, I'm being honest. There's a bit difference between acting a fool and faking the injury and what Tula was dealing with. What Tula was dealing with, we saw it. We saw what he was dealing with. We saw that the man clearly had a problem, and we saw that he's dealing with that. And we saw that. And I feel like with AB, he's trying to say, look, I was injured, but I'm out there playing. And I'm like, yeah, but why the fuck did you run off the field? Not only did you do that, you ran out the field, you ran out of studio with the coat, literally in Miami, running down the street, saying nothing wrong with me. You know, I just don't like it when people do that, and it really that's the backlash you get for them, because you think, is it really something wrong with them or not? But I feel like seriously something wrong with Tula. The only reason I want to bring up AB is there are some people that are dealing with it and they don't want to do nothing about it. And there's some people that are dealing with it, but they should cut it short. Like, for example, Luke Kuechly. Everybody talk about if Luke Kuechly kept playing, you know, he would have been like even greater than what he was. He would have been like all the problem thing about Luke Kuechly is Luke Kuechly was dealing with a lot of concussions. I mean, he had, like, I think there was a time where he had like 10 concussions or something. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah, he had more than his fair share.
Yeah, that's a lot. And everybody want to talk junk about him. I'm a Bucks fan. I don't even want to see nobody get no concussion. I applaud that boy for retiring, because even though he was good, everybody, and don't get me wrong, Panther fans, I'm not saying that, man, Luke Kuechly was a pain in the ass. Yes, he was. He was a pain in my ass, but I applaud him for just knowing that, look, enough is enough. I need to retire. This is more than what I've been dealing with. You know, no offense, if Tom Brady says, I've been hit a couple of times, and it's time for me to retire. I don't blame them. That's honesty. Guys, this is there's more to life than this just playing football.
Mhm.
I'm not trying to like. I just want to say this. I'm not trying to wrong anybody. I'm not trying to talk shit about anybody. I'm not trying to say that nobody needs. I'm not trying to say. I'm. Let me be honest. I'm not here to say that if you feel like, guys, if you feel like, you know, don't let somebody get. I'm trying to say, don't let anybody get in your head and say, look, if you don't go back out there, even though you got this concussion, you ain't gonna get paid. Don't let that paycheck be worth. That paycheck ain't worth your future. This is why I tell my nephew, and I tell anybody, look, when you're doing sports, make sure you get that degree. Make sure you go to college, get that degree, because that sport is not long for you. Get you a degree, because if you go in there with that half-ass plan, it's gonna, that's what happened. You got a lot of, it's sad because you see a lot of NFL players, they're on the street because they didn't know how to manage your money, or they didn't have a backup plan. It's really sad. But go get that degree. Get that degree. Have a backup plan. Have a strategy. Manage your money well. Because I'm telling you, I think Tua's not smart. I think Tua's a smart boy. I think he probably sitting there thinking, like, as soon as he got that second concussion, no offense, he probably like, you know what? 4 years from now, I'm probably gonna retire. Wouldn't blame him. I would not blame him if he says 4 years from now I'm gonna do this on. He probably go in there. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes in the Miami office and says, "You got 4 years of me. I'm done after 4. Like, this is too much." And would not be shocked, more surprised if they do that.
They may trade him if he says that, but I feel what you mean. Like
yeah. Well, I'll tell him the truth. Like, trade me. I'm good.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
Yeah. I'm good. It like, look, this ain't worth it. This ain't worth it. and I'm telling you, it ain't worth it, buddy. It ain't worth it.
I agree, because like there's you're right. There's more to life.
There's more to life. Yeah, like you can do what. Look, hell, I mean, Tula probably got some money. Hell, take your money, start your own podcast. Shit, look at Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee got his own podcast. He took this money. He said, "I'm gonna invest this shit in my own podcast." Took the money and don't roll with it. We got Trillo with the hype in the chat. Oh, we got hype. All
right. What you got, Mac?
Talk about the NFL. So we're sticking with the NFL. I have been told by the producers of this show to condense this. So the Saints double doink today in London. And on a sports related note, they doinked. And no relation. I'm sorry. I know this is gf1 Sports. This is no relation to Doink the Clown. No, sadly, there's no relation to that guy. It's just a doink. So, yeah. But look, I just want to say this. There's no hate on the Saints. The Minnesota Vikings they got lucky. That's the way I see it. But it's funny. But and a lot of people are saying this is what the Saints were literally an Atlanta choke away from being 0-4. This is no lie. They were Atlanta choke from being 0-4. They could have been 0-4. They should be happy that they're not 0-4 right now. But they're looking like a team that they're not looking like the worst football team, because my thought for the worst football team in the NFC South is the Panthers. They're just terrible. I don't understand why in the world people are so high on him. But yeah, I'm gonna get off of that because I've been told by the producers to keep it down because somebody want to go to New Orleans for some odd reason. Don't know why, You know.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. That's the producer, guys. That's Trill OXO. That Trill.
I already have tickets, man. Come on, chill.
Trill.
Move on.
Look at his face. Go. Make sure you like. Hey, you're that guy that knows Mac. Yeah, you see him. Tell him I said this.
No, shut up.
You see him. Tell him I said this. So, yeah, the rest of the games. I mean, look, the Browns are beating the Atlanta Falcons at the moment. You know, the Commanders are getting their ass whooped by the Cowboys. The Seattle Seahawks and Lions are keeping it tight. Titans are beating. Well, Titans are ganging up on the Colts because they're 17-24. Bears and Giants are winning. The Eagles are having a slow start there. It's 23-14, but you know it could be worse. The Steelers put their quarterback in, their new quarterback, and I forgot his fucking name. Steelers fans, Kenny Pickett, I guess he's starting. I mean, this is the surprise of the day. The Bills and the Ravens. The Bills, who was getting their ass whipped by the Ravens. They were not getting their ass beat. They were getting their ass whipped by the Ravens. They have tied that shit up. Which is the reason why I told you why I say they're the number one team on my power rankings. You know, I really think they're the number one team, and the Chargers are beating the Texans. You know, that's no surprise. So here's what I
still
say.
have a football team?
Huh?
The Texans still have a football team?
Yeah, surprisingly they do. I say this. Look, I want to say right at this moment, we're in October. I think right at this moment you see teams that are just surprised out the bubble. Look, the team that's surprising me, everybody wants to say it's the Eagles. Look, I'm not surprised by what the Eagles are doing. Let me explain this right now. I'm not surprised by what the Eagles are doing. Let me explain to you why I'm not surprised, because none of the teams that they played so far has not stopped the fucking run for some odd reason. I'm telling you, I gave y'all the formula to beat the Eagles. You don't take my formula, you're going to have a tough time. Look, find some way to stop the run. Stop it. Because if you can stop the run, stop the run and make Jalen Hurts be a pocket passer. Because what they're doing is they're trying to do RPO, and it's working. But the run is just so much. You just do that RPO and you see him running. If you literally if you're giving Jalen Sanders 4 yards a pop or 3 yards a pop, hell, 2 yards a pop. Well, if you're giving them 3 yards a pop, you're not going to win that game with him, because he's going to find a way to. You're going to use that RPO, and he's going to get somebody wide open. You're going to throw the ball, but if you get the Eagles into 3rd and 17 situations and like 2nd and 15 situations, 2nd and 17, it's like back them up a little bit and not get them in 3rd and manageable, make Jalen Hurts be a pocket passer, because he is not a pocket passer. No, because everybody wants to compare Jalen Hurts to what's his name? They want to compare him to Josh Allen. Josh Allen, to me, I've seen the boy play. I've seen him play. You can take away the run, but that motherfucker can drop back into the pocket, and he can be a pocket passer. He can be an RPO, or hell, he can be a pocket passer. He can sit back in the pocket and throw the ball, and I've seen him sling it, and it's tough. Josh Allen is a real tough player, real tough son of a bitch to beat. It's like he's like Jason Voorhees. No, I'm sorry. Jason Voorhees is Tom Brady. He is like Michael Myers. He's Michael Myers. He just got to pop up every once in a while on Halloween. So, yeah, that's the way I compare him to. He's really that guy. But the team that I'm really surprised about is Detroit. Detroit is playing good football. They're playing good football right now. You know they're losing. They ain't been getting beat up and down the field like they usually do. They're playing good football. So shout out to Detroit. Atlanta, I told you, I'm telling you, in Atlanta, I have talked a lot of shit about you in the past. But right at this moment, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna throw you some flowers here. You are literally a quarterback away from being really, really scary. Like a QB away. Like you're building a good team. Arthur Smith. Let me tell you something, Atlanta fans. Arthur Smith is the right guy. You got the right coach. The problem is you got to build off of some victories. You got to get better. You got to get a good quarter. You got to get better. Marcus Mariota is a serviceable quarterback that can get you 8 wins easily, but he can't push. But if some of you Atlanta fans out there are a little bit drinking that punch, you drinking that Atlanta moonshine and saying we should go to the Super Bowl. If we get to the playoffs, we can go. No, motherfucker, you're not going to no Super Bowl. You know, no. Don't drink that Kool-Aid. I'm trying to tell you. Maybe 2 years from now, you might be in the Super Bowl because your team is built. You're building your team right. You're setting up your team right. Keep at it. You just need some talent. Like, I tell you right now, if Arthur Smith and Matt Rule switch jobs, I think Carolina would be a better team. That's the difference. Carolina just sucks because they got a bad coach. They got bad coaching. You can tell the difference between good talent, bad coaching, good talent, bad talent, good coaching, less talent. I know when you got bad talent and you don't got the good talent, and you got a good coach and bad talent, it makes that talent look a little bit better. That's what Arthur Smith's doing in Atlanta, and what Matt Rule is doing. He has good talent, but that talent is just wasted away. Man, I don't know what y'all see in Matt Rule. I don't know if he got everybody in Carolina. Just being honest, I live in Carolina, so you can come meet me anywhere in Carolina. I don't give a fuck. I don't know. Has he hacked into all Carolina fans and got some type of naked photo of all of you or something? And he's like, if you better be a fan of me or else.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what y'all, but you can blink if you say yes. Yes, we do. I'm just saying, you know, it's sad. He's not that good of a coach to me. I'm not impressed. I tell Carolina fans how you know he's bad, because he reminds me of Greg Schiano, a coach that all Bucs fans do not like. We hate Greg Schiano. We want to, if I could see Greg Schiano, I would literally pay him money so I can punch him in the fucking face. I would pay him money. I'll pay you. I said, Greg, I will pay you $100 if you let me punch you in the face as hard as I can. Why? Because I hate you for what you did to the Bucs. If it wasn't for me, I said, I don't care. You made my team. You made all of the NFC South looked at us and said, keep him as head coach of all time. Give him an extension. You are everything that I hated about us. You're the worst coach we ever had. That's who Matt Rule reminds of. A coach that just goes over his head, came from the college ranks. But other than that, yeah. Fuck Bill O'Reilly.
Like I used to do that at the end.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
fuck Bill O'Reilly. Yeah.
Just in case you forgot.
Fuck him. Yeah. Bill O'Reilly sucks ass. We do it live. We say, okay, fine, we're doing live. Fuck it. We're doing live. We're doing live. Fuck it.
Everybody line up. What we doing, Coach? We're doing suicides. That's funny as hell.
Fuck. No, he said, do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. That's what he's like doing that. Do you see that video?
Yeah, I've seen it. It's funny.
Do it live. Fucking what the? All right. Anything else, Trill? Oh yeah, we gotta talk about the game tonight. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
Well, I more or less we're both coming off a loss. I don't know. Of course, I think the Chiefs are going to win, but I don't think it's going to be like a blowout. I think it's going to be the team that makes the least amount of turnovers and the most likely who has the ball left at the end of the game, because it's going to be a 1 to 2 score game all game long.
Gonna say this. It's gonna be the first to 21 wins.
I can see that being a thing.
Yeah, because
like defense shuts each other out.
Yeah,
for so long, and then
I'm just being honest. I think
a couple field goals instead of touchdowns.
Yeah, and here's my thing. While I think the Chiefs got a high power offense, I think this will be the first time where you say, "Man, we missed Cheetah Hill." I think you're gonna miss Cheetah. I think you're gonna, and you can say whatever you want. I think this is going to be that game where you, like last week, I'll honestly say that might have been a fluke. This is the game right here. You're going to really say, man, if we had Cheetah Hill, we might have done something a little bit different. I think this is the game you're going to miss Tyreek Hill.
I mean, well, this is the thing. When you trade away a asset like that to obtain multiple pieces to try to fill that same role, you have to see in game plan to make sure those multiple pieces get open to fill the role. So I don't think it's as much as a player versus player matchup much as I think it's more like on Andy Reid. We need to see Andy Reid's greatness. Those 2 or 3 plays that we know Andy brings up every weekend.
Yeah.
Win him or lose in the game. And I want to see who he targets.
Yeah. And here's my thing, because let me be honest here. You're saying the Chiefs gonna win. I think the Bucs can win, and I agree with you. It's gonna be a blowout. But here's the reason why I think the Bucs can win. I think if you go with the game plan of we're gonna build our whole offense around Kelsey, you will lose. And I swear to you, if you go with that.
I think how the Chiefs do it is we attack the run game. We start with the run on first and second down, regardless of the mileage.
Yeah,
first 2 or 3 times out. Because
I agree with you. That's going to be a pain. It's like I think the thing about the Chiefs is the Chiefs is beat you with like there's some teams that just like beat you by 1,000 cuts.
Yeah.
And the Chiefs is like, I don't want to beat you by cuts. I want to beat you with, slicing you open and gashing you.
Right.
And
so we're going to do the daggers, the small stuff underneath. And then when it opens up top, those opportunities. Like, I honestly believe Patrick will have at least 2 or 3 opportunities per quarter to gash you guys for more than 25 yards because of the first down run, the second down play action run, the third down play action run, and just over and over and over again, especially in the second quarter.
I agree.
3 attempts. Well, they're going deep. Even if we're up, we're gonna go deep 2 or 3 times. But knowing Andy Reid, he's gonna take 2 or 3 shots in the first quarter as well. We know he is.
I think.
And if your defense turns that shot into like an interception, like they did last weekend, it could be a different tale. It could be a different.
Yeah. I think at the end, I'm just being honest. I think at the end of the day, I think this is the game where everybody's gonna act. Because last week, I ain't worried about Tyreek Hill because here's my thing: ESPN is in love with the Chiefs. They stroke that motherfucker's dick all over it. No offense, they do. I'm sorry. Did I say something wrong? It's the truth. It's the truth. They. Am I wrong for saying that?
Not commenting. Not commenting.
But they okay. Let me put it like this: they stroke the Chiefs' ego so much. They love the Chiefs. because they are still putting them in the top 5 of power rankings. Like they're the best team, and I'm like,
I
yeah,
mean, how would you? Okay, if the Chiefs are not in, let's say even on your list at number 5, what team as of week 4 is better than the Chiefs?
As of week 4?
Mm-hmm. Who's better than the Chiefs? That's not already in the top 5. Like if Chiefs are 6, who's number 5?
Well, see, this is the thing. When ESPN made that list, they pushed the Bills out. They said the Dolphins and all of them.
Oh no, I seen one that said the Bills was number 1, Chiefs 2, Bucks 3.
There's some people that
I can't remember
pushed
the
this out
14th,
because
the
we lost to.
was a
Let
Dolphin.
me say this right now.
That's like week 2.
I want to say this right now because I'm really heated by this stupid shit. These dumbass don't want to put us in the power rankings because we lost to Green Bay. Let me explain to you why we lost to Green Bay, you dumb fucks. We lost to Green Bay because we did not. When you play a team and you do not have your defense is at 100%, their defense is at 100%. We only had Scotty Miller, Russell Gage, and Brashard Perriman, and he had no left tackle. We was on our 3rd string left tackle. We lost that game. Now, and you see that when you have that combination, you're supposed to get blown out. We not only did not get blown out, we were in the 4th quarter. We still had a shot to win the fucking game. And you don't want to put us in there because you just don't like Tom Brady. Fuck you. Just because that's what I'm mad about
personal.
that.
That's stupid.
Personal. Well, you still had a shot. We still had a shot to win, but you don't want to put us in there.
Did you win or did you lose, Mac?
Huh?
Did you win or did you lose?
We lost.
So it is what it is.
Yeah, but they put the Chiefs at number 5.
But what I'm saying is no one remembers how close the game was.
All they care about is the fact that we lost to, but y'all lost to the Colts.
A loss is a loss. A win is a win.
Yeah, but they put us at.
This is what I'm saying is it's not college. It's not college.
I understand that.
So like you don't.
No, I just gotta gripe with ESPN because ESPN has just been trying their best.
Like if your left tackle is down to 3rd string, even this week, you're not gonna have. Is your starting left tackle back? Because if not,
they're back now.
Same thing.
Yeah, we're back. We got our wide receivers back.
Then this week, I could see an argument for you maybe being top 5. But as of last week, then no, because you guys, if Tom doesn't have time to be Tom, then he's just, like everybody else.
But that's my issue. It's like they're not taking this. I gotta gripe the pill. You're not going to Wisconsin. I know you don't give a fuck. Well, I gotta gripe the pill pick with Green Bay. They up there celebrating because they kicked our ass. They're up there talking shit, trying to say, well, bitch, if you had all these, we kick your ass. We said, we hope you make the playoffs and we kick your ass. I sat there and said, bitch, you don't want to see us in the playoffs because if we go to the playoffs, you will be crying because we will have all our receivers back. We'll have the left tackle back. We're going to kick your ass and we're probably going to beat you bad. We're probably going to make Aaron Rodgers cry. And Aaron, we're going to beat, I tell them the next time we play you, we're going to beat you so bad, Aaron Rodgers is going to retire at halftime. I said it right here. Next time we play Green Bay, we're going to beat you so bad that Aaron Rodgers is going to retire. Not only is Aaron Rodgers going to threaten to retire to leave Green Bay. That's how bad we're going to beat you. Suck it.
Okay, you're here for Mac.
Yeah.
Mac, you got anything else?
No, I'm done. I'm done talking to these fucks.
All right, man. I don't know, guys. I guess just follow me at Trill_XO on TikTok and on Twitch. It's me. Aaron Rodgers.
Just do it. Okay, I'm done. All right. Okay. So, shout out to Shia LaBeouf. Yeah, I'm Mac. Troll's not doing just a non-reaction video. He's not reacting to nothing I said. He's laughing right now, so that's bullshit. Anyway, guys, make sure you go follow us go follow me at TempBook88 or GFGG Game Fixers on Twitter. Make sure you go follow us there. Matt, we got a lot of stuff going on this week. Monday we got tomorrow. Tomorrow we have Gamer Grudge semifinals matchup. Wednesday, me and Owl will be playing a horror game. Saturday is going to get even more outrageous because we will have what you're doing. You're telling me to wrap it up?
No, I'm pumping up the crowd while you talk about what's coming up.
Okay. So Saturday we have the gf1 podcast, and also me and Al will be playing Dead by Daylight on that day. So guys, we're going to be very busy this entire week of the game fixers. So get ready for some fun shits. But all right, guys, that's it. People.
Get locked and loaded, everybody. It's going down.
Yeah, it's going down. It's coming down. It's going down.
It's coming down and going in.
We're coming.
And around.
We're coming.
Okay, let's go.
All right, guys. We'll see you next time in the next episode. Bye.
Bye. I love you guys.